Yo, what is good? What is going on? And welcome back to another video. So today's officially day 245 days of no fat, bruh. So as you can see, I am definitely back home in New Jersey. Feels good. It's not under the best circumstances, but just the energy, the love, it's all here, man. Like I'm actually in my old bedroom, but it's a complete mess. But it's only because my sister lived here for years after I moved out and left for Houston. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff everywhere. But it's enough of a path cleared to from the door to the bed. It's a nice bed. It's definitely not my old bed. It's a really nice. Feels like memory foam. It's like pretty firm. But yeah, man. So I'm back in New Jersey, man. Like, and it's such a good feeling. Um, it's a big reminder that while you're on your growth, to again take time for yourself, right? Like I know several times throughout this entire process where I've said, "Yo, I just taking a day for me," because and again, and it's not. It doesn't mean that I'm off my purpose. It doesn't mean that I'm quitting. It just means, yo, I need to take a step back, get refocused, get realigned. Because also too, the scenery does change as you grow, as you progress, to where you should just take a moment to kind of be like, all right, cool. Where am I in this process? And really see if either you've drifted or to see if you're still in alignment, or if you're not, figure out how to get back there. You feel me? I mean, but more importantly, it's a way to really take care of yourself so that you're not burnt out, right? Because again, you're working on your physical, whether you're working out, you're working on your internal, which is you just eating healthier, right? Which helps with, the physical, but like I said, your diet plays a really big part in all of this too. You can't be feeding yourself, bullshit. You have to eat cleaner, because then your cells are clean, but again, it's the physical work, the outer, the internal work, which is your health, the soul workings, which are you facing your traumas and growing and, having a more positive attitude and perspectives in life or about your life, showing gratitude regardless of how crappy your life is, manifesting. So again, it is nice to just, while you're going through that, just so that you're not burned out, take a day or so for yourself to just kind of re-energize to whatever degree that is. For me, re-energizing is spending time with family. Re-energizing is listening to music. Re-energizing is just taking a day where I'm doing nothing and just resting. Taking a day where I'm not just so in the grind and everything else. And again, it's not that you're quitting. It doesn't make you lazy. It just means, yo, you know where you are in this process and you know what you need. And you are still in the discipline of giving yourself what you need and helping yourself grow. All right. So yes, being back home is great. Like I said, it's great to see so much family, and friends, and I mean, I'm definitely way more people I know I'm going to see on Friday at my grandmother's funeral. But just, it is nice. Couple sad moments, not necessarily related to my grandmother, but just, you kind of take trips down memory lane, and a lot of old places I used to go to, they're like closed now, yo, like they're all shut down. And it was crazy because one of them was this, it was a local amusement park called Bowcraft, right on Route 22 in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And I mean, like that, like fucking grew up going there, they had an arcade. They had an indoor and outdoor arcade at one point, and then it kind of transitioned to just an indoor arcade. The outdoor stuff, like the games and things, kind of changed over time. They eventually built like a little roller coaster, but to drive past it, and like I said, now I've seen articles because I got a lot of friends and family out here, so on Facebook people were talking about it, but to actually see that it's completely leveled and they're building luxury condos or some shit, man. Like I almost started crying, yo. Like I was like real emotional. I said, "Wow, it's like because it's one thing to see it in the article, on the internet, but then to actually see it, you're like, Now it hits you in the face. You're like, damn, it's really gone. And this was an amusement park that was around for ages. I mean, I'm 36. Like, they just tore it down. So imagine the people who were able to take their kids. Like, Gabby actually did go to Bowcraft when she was much smaller. Coming to Jersey for her summer vacation, but she doesn't remember it. I mean, we at least got the pictures. So I at least feel good having that memory. But yeah, man, it's just it sucks. But either way, so I saw a really cool question or comment on I believe it was yesterday's video about how did I last so long, because this gentleman was like, "Yo, how you do it? I can't get past a month." You really not gonna like this answer, all right? But listen, just I don't know. I don't. Not saying I can't help you, right? But it's just I fully understand why fapping or why not fapping is so hard for people. And I get it. I could be so cliche and just be like, you know what? You ain't got enough discipline. You know what? Like you just ain't trying hard enough or whatever the fuck. But that's not the case. Like, I know you guys are out there trying. I know you're out there trying. I mean, and I also know that relapsing, it is a choice. But again, I don't know enough of a person's mental and emotional state to decide for them if that was a bad decision at that time. What I've learned about masturbating and watching porn is that it is a coping mechanism to avoid pain and suffering. So most of the times when you feel like fapping, it's because you've had a series of thoughts in your head that kind of led you to feel like you're less than, feel like you're unloved, feel like you're unworthy, feel like you're worthless, feel like just flat out, you're just not good enough. But then to validate, to feel like, you know what, no, I'd like, somebody needs me, we then go into getting that dopamine rush. We turn into fapping. We turn into the virtual reality of we are virtually pleasing this woman on screen that we find attractive, because the woman that we found, or the woman or persons that we found attractive in real life, hurt us. You feel me? And so no. We are now validating ourselves going through this experience and then climaxing, which then, kind of puts us on this natural high. But in the end, it's like you're still kind of stuck in the same place, because what happens after that? It's like, yeah, you orgasm, you ejaculated, cool, you feel good, you let it out, you kind of have that moment of reset, where you got to kind of regather yourself, and then yeah, you feel good for a few moments, but what are you usually back to doing? You're back to fapping. I mean, listen, I was excessive with it. I was doing it 5, 6, 7 times a day, just because I felt worthless. It's not a genuine urge. It's not like it's something that it's not like it's an actual sexual thing. It's something sexual that we're doing, yeah, but no, we're just trying to satisfy, pain. It's a form of pain management. It's how we cope with things, and it's very unhealthy, completely unhealthy. So again, it's like you have to get to that space to where you choose facing that pain versus fapping. I mean, and don't get me wrong, some people fap, some people, smoke weed, some people drink, there's all different types of vices for this, but you have to truly get to a point to where you're like, you know what? No matter how I feel, I'm not going to resort to this. I'm going to push through. And it's not easy. Trust me, it's not easy. Like, most of us been fapping for years. I mean, most of us started, 12, 13, maybe even 10, 11. Who knows? And we first, started touching yourself and it felt good, But again, it's like, yo, you have to get to a point to where now you're learning to deal with your traumas and your emotions in a much healthier and more productive way. You know, I'm at the point now to where it's like, yo, I don't even look at a naked anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yes, a couple of days ago, I was in this hyper sexualized mode, and I just couldn't figure out why. You know, but it is what it is. It came and it went, but it wasn't like I was so hypersexualized that I just decided to relapse. Like, there's no reason for that. You know, I enjoy what my life has become at this point. You know, as I've established such a greater sense of independence. Like, that's something a lot of, like, I don't think anybody really talks about. You know, as you grow and develop and you become more of who who God made you to be, the level of independence that you have, and I've said it before, if you're feeling down and out about, oh, this person doesn't love me, this person doesn't want me, or whatever it is that you're feeling, find out what it is that you feel you're missing by not having them in your life in that way. And whatever that is, build it for yourself. Get like whatever that is. If you feel like, yeah, if this person just loves me, I'll be happy with my life. Okay, work on how to be happy with your life without them, without anybody, with just yourself. Learn, like, you have to learn how to do these things for just you. Don't put it on anybody else to carry that burden. Like, that's a fucking burden. Their happiness is not your responsibility. Your happiness is not theirs. So why do we yearn for these relationships with people who don't fucking want us? And that's okay. Billions of people in this world. Far more women than men anyways. So what if they don't want it? Somebody will. The right person will. But you got to love yourself enough to be in a position to where, you know, you don't have that scarcity mindset. It's like, yo, listen, if it ain't them, it'll be somebody. And if it's nobody, it's going to be me regardless. Whether it is somebody, whether it's not somebody, it has to be you. It has to come from you. You got to love you. So, I mean, ultimately what pushed me through, how I got through, and I know I said this before, but just one, taking it day by day. Like that's been just a big help, because when it's day one, it's just day one. When it's day two, it's just day two. Now that it's day 245, it's only day 245. But I didn't jump into it thinking, damn, I got 89 days left, you know? And even now, I don't necessarily look at it like wow, like, I mean, let me take that back, because I am impressed that I've made it this long. But again, it's not like it's this big thing. It's just, hey, I've literally just added one brick at a time. And my attention and my focus was only on the current brick. I'm not looking to see that I got a million other bricks to lay. And I'm not looking to see, damn, I already laid 100,000 bricks. Shit. Damn, I did a lot of work. Because the thing is, if you look at it to any capacity, if you look at either end of this, you can easily exhaust yourself and just quit. Right? I could look at it and be like, shit, well, I did 245 days. Yeah, shit, that's better than most people. I'm good. It's a wrap. Right? Or I could say, damn, I got another 100-some days left, 120 days, 125 days left, or whatever, 120 days left. It's like, man, shit, that's a lot. Like, I don't know if I'm going to make it. You see what I'm saying? I don't do that. I just one day at a time, literally one day at a time. And I'm so open to the experience as well. Like, I don't just go, I didn't just dive into this thinking it was just going to be all good, all, you know, rainbows and unicorns type shit, and just all, you know, masculinity and, you know, fucking female attraction. And nah. Like, I went into it knowing that these things come, but for me, I'm like, cool, how does all this really work? How does it all feel? Which is why I do a video every single day, which is why I addressed the other gentleman from a couple of days ago. I'm like, bro, his whole thing was, oh, you know, why put out a video if you're only going to say that you're tired? Because it's about the experience, the day-to-day experience. This is my journal. This is a vlog. This is me saying, hey, this is what I went through today. This is what I experienced today. If I'm angry, cool. If I'm happy, cool. If I'm sad, cool. This is what I went through on this day. You might have experienced the same thing on an earlier day. You might experience it on a later day. But this is the day-to-day experience that not a lot of people have had or created an avenue, you know, to really show in the NoFap community. Most of the videos you'll see is just a dude saying, hey, I did 300 days. pros and cons. Hey, I did 150 days, pros and cons. Hey, I did 90 days, pros and cons. Like, that's it. But like, have we really seen them do it? No. So again, it's all about the day-to-day experience, but you have to take this day to day. You have to, first of all, be committed to doing X amount of days. So if your goal is 30 days, then yo, just do 30 days. And like I said, if you relapse, okay, it's fine. Just get back on it. Get back on it. So what if you relapsed? You haven't fully learned how to handle your triggers, your traumas, and emotions. It's okay. Like, you'll get there. So if you do 30 days, the next time do 31. Or, well, I'll say 35, 40. You know what I mean? But just keep going. Just keep pushing yourself. You know, and like I said, and what's helped me, which is being open to knowing that every day is going to be a different experience, but being open to whatever it is that I was going to feel that day in relation to my commitment to not fapping. Not just what I said yesterday. I'm just going to just whatever the day brings. No. It's my intention in the day is to not fap no matter what I'm feeling, to help me not only gain an understanding of what I'm feeling, but also to not break the commitment to myself, which is to make sure I don't fap. Like that's my goal, to make sure I do not fap. And just take life for what it is. You know? Well, improve on my life, yes. You know, it's about my growth and development for sure. But yeah, man, like I said, the most essential part is just day to day. And I know it sounds cliche. I know it's like, come on, man, it gotta be more than that. And it's really not. It's not. Because as you grow, the more commitments you make and fulfill for yourself, the more discipline you will have for anything that you do in life. Anything that you do in life. This journey is all about you. Like, think about it. You're growing. You're becoming a better you, building more integrity. A man only got what? His word. His word is backed by what? His actions. If you can't be committed to your damn self on this entire journey, who the fuck you want to be committed to? Like, you don't deserve no kind of success. If you can't be committed to you and your own success and uphold the word that you say for yourself and what you want for you, don't be out here looking for this person to give it to you, that person. Nah, it ain't gonna work like that. Life will not work like that. All right. So that's probably like one of the realest things I've ever said on this channel. but yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that because it is getting late. Haven't really slept too much since yesterday. But yeah, I'm actually glad I'm able to do this video. The venue looks, it looks nice. I don't know about the black curtain. I might do something with that tomorrow. But either way, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And as always, we show gratitude to the universe and to God because we are grateful for the life that we have, also that we can manifest the life that we want and deserve. All right. So I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. We'll do it again tomorrow for day 246. Peace.